So, Doctor, congratulations on getting your job in the UK. So today, if I'll just be asking a couple of questions about yourself. So if you could just give us a brief about when you started your PLAB journey and also which college you finished your MBBS from.
Okay, so thank you. And to answer your first question, so I actually started my journey of MBBS in 2015 at Dr. Somerville Memorial Medical College, which is in Trivandrum. My internship got done in 2021. And I cleared my post that I came to know about Go Campus from a friend of mine who was also looking to start his PLAB journey at the time.
Okay.
And so I gave my PLAB 1 examination in May of 2021.
Right.
And PLAB 2 in Feb of 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long has it been like since you started and until you got a job in the UK?
So I got my registration around March of 2022.
Right.
And now it's 2024.
Yes.
So around 2 years, there was a waiting period of 2 years to get my job.
Okay. So now, talking about Go Campus, how exactly is it that the team helped you and about our services? If you could just share some light.
Okay, so the first question that a lot of people ask me, a lot of my friends and colleagues ask me is, can we do this on our own? Is it possible?
Right, yeah.
Do we need to hire an external agency like Go Campus to get it done?
Right.
So the answer I give them is yes, you can do this on your own, but Go Campus makes it a whole lot more easier and more comfortable. The journey as such is so much easier. I do not have to worry about the payments. Anytime I have an issue, you guys have a team on site in UK as well who gets things done. Plus, the staff is also always pestering you a little bit. Jaswin always messages me, doctor, are you applying?
Right.
Are you applying for jobs? What is going on? So it is a little annoying, but I think that is something that keeps pushing you forward, because as you must have heard, it took me around 2 years post getting my registration to get a job. So it is a little disheartening when you're sitting there. So I'm working multiple jobs as well, getting my experience in. So at this point of time, you need somebody to push you, and I feel Go Campus has been successful in getting me this far.
Okay, great. And now, since your journey has been quite long, so what would you say is the challenges you faced in this whole pathway?
So the major challenge is currently right now the job market in UK especially for junior doctors is very low. So the competition has increased, and so it is about you have to just stay on the road and keep applying. Make sure that you don't just quit it in midway. A lot of the people that I know have dropped off and decided to continue with NEET instead.
Right.
So staying the course is what is most important. And once you get your foot in the door, once you get your first job in, I'm pretty certain that then things will go smoother for you.
Okay, fine. Great. So now, how helpful would you say the team here at Go Campus is? In what ways have they helped you?
Yeah, so during the initial times for booking the exam, all of those things I didn't really need to worry about.
Right.
Then visa processing, everything is taken care of, and it's very smooth. I have not had to take much of a headache for all of these things.
Right.
And even after clearing my PLAB 2 examination, you guys supported me for the PLAB 2, getting the coaching institute. Everything was done by Go Campus, but on a personal level, you guys have been pushing me in terms of applying for jobs, sending me the latest job applications that are all the new vacancies that are coming up, any new conferences that are coming up. So all of these things that I may or may not have come across, like certain international conferences where I got to present papers, all of these have been highlighted by Go Campus, and you guys give me a good direction, to point me in a good direction, basically.
Good. Thank you. So also, could you shed some light on the F2 as a standalone application? How did it go for you? How was it?
Okay, so the F2 standalone, unlike you applying for a non-training job, you have to create an account on Oriel, and once that account has been created, you have to fill up your CV and upload the necessary documents. Once that is done and you've complete the initial, pass the initial verification of minimum standards, then you have an exam called the SJT, Situational Judgment Test. Then based on the score of SJT, so how they shortlist you for the SJTs is, let us say there are 100 seats, they'll shortlist 300 people. So 1:3 ratio. So because 3 people will be interviewed for 1 vacancy. And once you're shortlisted after the SJTs, you have to prepare for the interviews. The interviews are also pretty straightforward. Everything that will be asked will be at an F2 level. So you just need to know the basics, Oxford Handbook of Clinical Medicine, or there's another book called Oxford Handbook of Foundation Training.
Okay.
So all of those can help.
Okay. How long did the application process take?
Yeah, so they accept applications for the FY2 starting in December and up to January. So December, Jan is when you have to submit your applications, and then Feb or March you'll have the SGT exams, and then in end of March and April you'll have your interviews.
Okay. Okay, great. Done. So, and I mean, like in one word, like, you know, or if you had to rate on a scale from 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend Go Campus to maybe your friends or your colleagues? Or...
So I would say to someone like me, around 8.5. Like I would recommend. I have recommended it to almost anybody who has asked me.
Okay.
As long as it is within your budget and you can afford it, Go Campus is something that you should take.
Okay. Done. So, thank you so much, Doctor. Is there anything else you'd like to mention before we...
Nothing as much. Just stay the course. Make sure you get all the courses that you can, and if you have a 2-year gap or a 3-year gap in between, use that time to gather experience, work in places, get some teaching experience, whatever you can to boost up your CV at this time. Just use it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.